Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Linda and today we're working on a DIY paper craft project. It's a mixed media acrylic tag and we'll be using product from Reneabouquets.com. So let's get started. What I've got here, this is just an acrylic tag. They actually come in 8x8 sheets. I bought it in a pack of 25, I believe, from Joann's.com, and I cut it into a tag shape. And I'm going to be using the stencil and this paper texture paste from Prima Marketing. And when you use like paper texture paste and sprays on these acrylic see-through tags, you have to let them dry naturally. You can't use your heat tool to speed up the process or it will just curl your tag because it of course is a plastic material. I'm sorry for the lighting that you're going to see on this acrylic tag throughout the process. There's nothing I can do about it. You can kind of see the lighting from my camera up above because of the see-through portion of the tag, but it'll get better as we start to cover it up. All right, and I'm going in, this is just like a mica type spray from my stash, and I'm using it and painting it on the paper texture paste that I use to change it to kind of a bluish color so that it will match the flowers we're going to be using later in the project. And again, I have to let this dry naturally. And you'll be able to see a little bit better later. I'll show you the coloring. And now I'm coming in with this Distress Spray Stain in White Picket Fence. And I'm using my paintbrush and tapping it and just adding splatters to the project. And then you can see how it looks there. And I'm going to be using Beacon Fabri-Tac glue throughout the project. The first piece we're starting here from Reneabouquets is beautiful board laser cut chipboard. It's called Heart Lace. And off camera I didn't show, but I actually used an adhesive spray on this first piece because that way the glue won't be seen through the other side on the tag. I'll set it up here so it kind of diminishes the light through the project. This lace I'm using is from Reneabouquets. It's an ivory wide floral embroider lace, and I'm just kind of cutting it so that I can use just a strip of it. I'm using the glue here because it won't be seen through the back of the tag. I try to limit what is seen through the other side of the tag. In case like if you use it in an album, like a mini album or something like that, you won't see a lot of the glue and stuff from the other side. Now these are just letter stickers from my stash I got at Walmart. They're glittered and I'm just gluing them here on the upper left and the lower right, again with adhesive spray glue. They don't spell anything, I'm just putting them on there random, and it'll tie in later with one of the resin pieces that we'll be using, and kind of adds a really great kind of background texture on this tag. Okay, I'm bringing in this Prima Marketing resin frame here. I'm gluing just one side of the frame. You will see kind of that cardboard on the left side on the back of the frame, but not very much. And then this is just a metal frame from my stash. If you're new to my channel, when I talk about using things from my stash when I'm doing projects from Reneabouquets.com, is to let you know that that cannot be found at Reneabouquets.com. Here's another metal frame from my stash, and I again use the adhesive spray on the back here, and I'm placing that down. This is a Reneabouquets pearl and rhinestone flower in khaki, and I have to lay some cardboard down here first to get that flower glued so it lays level with that frame. And then I'm going to lay down this little metal pocket watch face from my stash. And these are Reneabouquets mulberry flowers. The top one, they're all mini flowers. The top one is a dusty pink, and then the ivory with the pink center is pink and ivory, and then there's dusty pink flowers. And then the other flowers I've showed you, some of them I don't end up using, but they are from Reneabouquets.com. Prima Marketing Pretty Pale Collection flowers called Dry Desert, and Prima Marketing Spring Farmhouse Collection flowers called No Other Place. And I'll have all these links down below for you if you would like to purchase any of these or go take a look at them at Reneabouquets.com. So I laid all my flowers in place the way I like them, and now I'm coming back and just kind of taking them off and gluing them into place. I have to lay everything down first so I can kind of see what it looks like, and then I can go back and glue in place. I was originally going to use that clock face on that pocket watch, but decided not to, so disregard that. You see me pull that off of that pocket watch and put it to the side. Not going to use it. All right, and then we'll go in and go ahead and glue the flowers on the top. I know it might get a little boring gluing flowers, but you know, this way you can just see everything kind of start to finish and how it goes together layer by layer. Pretty soon here we're going to bring in some more Reneabouquets Beautiful Board laser cut chipboard. And this comes in a large set. I'm just showing you a few pieces from this set, and this is called Elegant Ivy Flourish Pattern Chipboard, and this is the medium size. I'm just going to tuck it under one of the flowers just so you see a little bit of the leaves coming out. Here's some more Beautiful Board laser cut chipboard. These are called Beautiful Bits because they're tiny, they're smaller in size, and these first ones here I'm using, these pieces are gears, obviously, because they look like gears, and then the second pieces are skeleton leaves, and I'll be tucking all these in and amongst the flowers to add more added texture to my project. We're working on, of course, a small piece. It's 8 inches tall and about 4 inches wide, I think, is the size of this tag. And now I've decided last minute to use some quilting thread. Normally I would have put this on before I put on that Reneabouquets chiffon flower, so now I have to do 2 separate pieces here, wind up 2 separate pieces and then tuck it in the top and the bottom of that flower because I decided I just needed a little bit more light texture, as if there wasn't enough texture on this tag in the first place. Okay, now here is a Prima Marketing, and it's an old resin piece word that says love, of course. And as you can see, those letters kind of match in with those letter stickers I used on the upper left and the lower right. This is also a Prima Marketing metal piece. It's called a street sign. Both those pieces are from my stash. Now I'm bringing in Reneabouquets Beautiful Board laser cut chipboard. These are decorative clock hands and a small, and because I said love this way, I'm using the clock hand to point to the word love. And then this is a Reneabouquets single-sided butterfly kisses. It's Aurora Borealis in pink, and I'm adding that to the top left. And now I'm going to bring in a little more texture. Reneabouquets Gaudy Girl Diamond Shard German glitter glass. It's a 60 grit, and Reneabouquets Beautiful Beads designer glass moonstone. I'm using my 3D matte gel as an adhesive, and then I'm using these moonstone glass beads to put on top of the adhesive. These moonstone beads are really cool because when I showed you them in the jar originally, you can see all the multicolor, but once you put them like on your flowers and stuff, they kind of pick up and take up the hue of the flowers and the colors that I'm using them on. So they'll take up the pink hue on the pink flowers, the blue hue on the blue flowers. Say that 10 times fast. So they're really cool. And then of course I'm adding in the glitter glass. I paint on that medium first, and then I add the glitter glass and the beads on top. So I hope you enjoyed this project. If you really like this video, please give it a thumbs up. What I'm doing here is I'm bringing in some more splatters that I did in the beginning with that same white picket fence spray, so that kind of ties everything on top to all the texture on the bottom of the tag when we first started. Again, please give my channel a thumbs up if you liked it. It really helps support my channel. Let me know in a comment down below what you liked best about this project. Was it the acrylic tag I used, the texture I first started out with, the beautiful flowers and things on top? I really like to know what you loved about it. If you missed my last Reneabouquets Design Team project video, I'll go ahead and post that link for you so you can check that out. Oh, off camera you see this bliss word. That is a die cut that I used, and I put that on off camera. I thought I just needed something more added to the title, and I loved like the the cursive of the word, and it kind of ties in with the capitals of that love word and the capital font on that street sign. I thought it kind of gave it like a nice soft touch. I will have all the links down below to everything Reneabouquets, so you can go shopping if you'd like. Of course, come check her out on Facebook, on the blog, on Pinterest. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, I'll have all the product links down below to everything I used on this project from Reneabouquets. I will also have my link down below, or links to all my social media. Please come follow me on Instagram, on Pinterest, on my blog. I'd love to have you follow me along there. I thank you for sharing your time with me, and I'll talk with you again soon. Bye.